TV meteorologist in Rochester, New York, who lost his job after he used a racial slur on air. What he insists was an unintentional slip of the tongue. Happened last Friday. I want you to listen now, and I want you to be the judge for yourself. Watch this.
The way I look at it, Martin Luther King Jr. Park.
So that set off a firestorm on social media. The mayor and the city council of Rochester called for a fire, and after an internal investigation over the weekend, Patel was fired by WACC. He joins me now from Rochester. Thank you, sir, for joining us. So, all right, so before we get to the conversation, you said that this was unintentional.
That's right.
Explain to me, how so?
The word that many people thought they heard, I don't know if I've ever said the word in my life, and I certainly know not in the last 20 years or so of my professional career. So it just wouldn't happen.
You know that is a slur that people use against Dr. King, right? I'm sure you've since learned that.
And, I'm sure I've heard it, and I know of it. Certainly now I know a whole lot about it. But at the time when I was mispronouncing his name, Don, it was a mispronunciation. I could tell that I was fumbling his words a little bit. In the moment I realized that I was fumbling, I immediately put the emphasis on King, not knowing that I had made a major error. I did what all of us journalists do. I moved on.
Is that so? As we've been talking about this stories, I've been hearing people, they say, well, maybe he didn't intend to do it, but maybe it's something that people in the area or whatever call that part because they're trying to be funny or cute or because they're racist. Have you ever heard that called that?
No, never.
All right. So I want to so that is the baseline because I'm on TV every night for 2 hours straight live. It is just me. And I've had jumbled words before. I've said things I didn't even realize that I've said. I've misspoken on and in the moment you try not to draw attention to it, as you so you move on.
Right.
So what do you say to that?
I was not aware of any major error at all. I knew that there was a bit of a mispronunciation in there. Occurred when I combined two words. It's obviously a very unfortunate result, but not coming to my consciousness that there was a major problem, or really much of a problem at all. I just moved on. And I was explaining in some other interviews, Don, that the meteorologists, some people don't know, they are completely unscripted most of the time. At least most meteorologists in middle-sized markets.
There's no teleprompter. We're doing what it's all. It's just you and the green screen, right? And whatever graphics and stuff that you generated. The question: why do you take so? What did it take you 3 days to explain it, or what? What happened?
Well, let me first explain that not only did I not hear it, but the other 3 people that were in the studio at the time with me, my co-anchors, they also did not hear it. The people in the control room, also no one came forward and said they heard it either. So this was at about 5:45 on Friday evening when it occurred. The whole evening went by. No one noticed anything from the public. There was not one phone call that we know of. There was not an email. There was not anything on social. Okay, no words.
I want to play this because I saw this.